The time has come to bring about a revolution. The time has come to take a quantum leap in the field of development and progress. The time has come to give a new meaning to words like knowledge and education. It's the time to start the efforts towards making India a superpower. The education and knowledge scene has completely changed with technological advancements. Computers have taken over all spheres of our lives. The entire world is going through a revolution. It's now the time for us not just to walk hand in hand with them, but to walk ahead and reach the top. How do we do it? The answer lies in just one word: education. The Federation of Jain Educational Institutes, or FJEI, has realized the need of the hour and has started working on it. A true visionary knows what it takes to lead a community towards progress and happiness. One such man is Mr. Shantilal Muttha. Empathy resides in his heart, conviction in his mind, strength in his arms, and results in his actions. He envisioned and created FJEI.
We, individually, everybody has to do something on this count. It is our duty to take participation and understand the whole technology ourselves first and try to give and facilitation to understand this technology to new generation of India. Who can do it? Only educational institutions can do it. Then I thought what India is doing, what Jain Samaj is doing in the field of education. Then I started contacting educational institutions run by Jain community to start with from the Maharashtra. And I found that there are more than 250 educational institutions run by Jain community itself in Maharashtra only.
We have all conceived a dream together. We all are taking relentless efforts towards building up a glorious future. We all are working in the field of education for years. We all know that the Jain community covers approximately 2% of Indian population. Yet, we have more than 2,500 educational institutes established and running all over India. Students from all castes, creeds and religions are getting benefited from our institutions. This indeed is a tremendous achievement. Just imagine what kind of strength we have as a community. If this strength is properly channelized and utilized, we can bring about magnificent changes in the field of education and eventually in the development and progress of our country as a whole. Mr. Muttha, a builder by profession, never rested in any kind of comfortable life. His passion for doing something for the society led him to various modes of social work. He established the Bharatiya Jain Sangatna, or BJS, in 1985. He started his work by promoting mass marriages and solving marriage-related problems. It was never an easy way, but Mr. Muttha won over all small and big problems and gained tremendous success. BJS gave a great contribution in the relief work after the disastrous earthquake in Latur, Maharashtra. They brought 1,200 orphans from Latur to Wagholi and rehabilitated them by establishing the Wagholi Education Rehabilitation Center, or WERC. When our Honorable President, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam paid his first visit to Pune, he prioritized his precious time and made it a point to visit WERC and appreciated the work tremendously.
I am happy to note that Bharatiya Jain Sangatana has been doing commendable work, particularly for the welfare of the socially and the economically disadvantaged sections, and in particular students in that category.
Muttha ji did a noble deed along with Sri Suresh Dada Jain when earthquake struck Bhuj in Gujarat. They rebuilt 368 schools in a record time of 90 days and handed them over to Gujarat Sarkar by the hands of our Honorable Prime Minister, Sri Atal Bihari Vajpayee.
जैन संगठन को मैं बधाई देता हूं। उन्होंने भूकंप से उत्पन्न स्थिति में साधन जुटाकर, सेवा का भाव जगाकर बहुत अच्छा काम किया है। 368 विद्यालय आपने बनाकर लोगों के अर्पण कर दिए हैं। लोगों के सामने वो विद्यालय आने लगेंगे, लेकिन अभी और भी काम बाकी है और मुझे विश्वास है कि आप इसी तरह से अनवरत सेवा के काम में लगे रहेंगे। मेरी शुभकामनाएं आपके साथ हैं। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
Muttha ji and his colleagues realized the fact that the rate and amount of change in the field of knowledge and information was not as massive in the last 500 years as it has been in the last 5 years. The education scenario has taken a quantum leap. Till the last decade, being educated practically meant studying books which are suggested in the system and pattern of education. But today, with the help of computers and internet, you can access any amount of information on any subject. The more you want to know, the more there is available. The world of information and knowledge has no boundaries of any kind. Blessed with like-minded colleagues and friends, he established the Federation of Jain Educational Institutes, or FJEI. Mr. Muttha and his colleagues went to all the nooks and corners of India. They did the entire research and fieldwork. They were all aware of the fact that when one fails to plan, he plans to fail. A national level conference was held at Jalgaon on March 1st and 2nd, 2003, in which the purpose and objectives of FJEI were formalized. 1,500 delegates from all over the country attended it. Experts and eminent personalities in the field of education shared their treasure of knowledge. This conference will certainly be remembered for ages to come as a landmark in the field of education. A code of conduct was set up in this conference, which said that FJEI will not interfere in the internal policies and functioning of those institutes, but it will only operate as a nodal agency. Later, independent conferences were held in each state. The cause was noble, thoughts were crystal clear, efforts were focused, and conviction was strong. Within a very short span of 1 year, 1,617 Jain educational institutes from all over India became a part of FJEI. Let us have a quick glance at the exhaustive network of FJEI. Maharashtra, 314. Madhya Pradesh, 258. Rajasthan, 257. Gujarat, 164. Karnataka, 164. Uttar Pradesh, 111. Haryana, 76. Tamil Nadu, 74. Punjab, 62. Delhi, 55. West Bengal, 20. Chhattisgarh, 58. Jharkhand, 13. Andhra Pradesh, 8. Bihar, 9. Northeast. 7. Jammu and Himachal. 4. Chandigarh. 1. Extensive data is being collected from all the institutions. Each institute will have to have a representative who will be connected to FJEI headquarters in the most cost-effective manner via email. This will make all the information easily available for the FJEI network. We are in the process of printing state-wise directories of all our institutions, and some of them are already completed. This tremendous strength can bring about any level of change if our efforts are guided and focused. The sources of knowledge are countless. The inflow of information is beyond imagination. This has to be brought together and distributed to the entire society in a systematic, planned manner. In order to carry out this process, FJEI is taking consultation from Ernst & Young, which is the world's second largest consulting firm. With the GATS agreement, the educational scene will gain multiple openings. Government restrictions will be much lesser, and this will bring about striking changes in the educational scene. At this point of time, universities from the US, UK and Australia have set out to start collaborations with Indian educational institutes. The reasons are obvious. There are a large number of students in India who are very keen and eager to receive high-quality international education, but not all of them can afford the expenditure of studying abroad. Naturally, such collaborations can be successful in India. Those international institutes have good syllabi, fantastic education structure, able faculty, and a great brand image. All they need is a local partner who can provide them with the infrastructure. All the institutes under the FJEI network have all the advantages needed for those collaborations. We have the infrastructure, large number of students, and most importantly, a tremendous expanse and massive network.
We are taking an participation in coming May 2004 for International Education Fair in US Baltimore. We will represent FJEI representatives and all 1,600 educational institutions so far with the FJEI network, and then we will tell them that here is the biggest network which is the best combination for collaboration in India. And I hope we can do a lot of collaborations through such type of activities from abroad.
It is important for us to know that everyone should consider oneself able and deserving to get the advantage of this technological wonder, no matter whether the institute is in a city or in a small town. All institutes should be able to provide computer education to the children. FJEI wishes to support you in this process. FJEI has joined hands with Sterlite Foundation, a leading social organization. Sterlite will provide the entire infrastructure, including the interior, furniture, air conditioning, computer hardware and software. They will appoint teachers and will also conduct teacher training. Sterlite will also pay their salaries. Each institute has to only provide a room. Students will need to pay an extremely negligible amount, and the gates to the wonderland of computers will be open for them. IL and FS, a company working in the field of creating educational infrastructure, has brought about various changes in the teaching structure by using technology in education. They have come up with state-of-the-art products which will facilitate the process of teaching and learning. FJEI will try and negotiate with organizations like IL and FS to bring about the best possible deal for the institutes under the FJEI network.
So far India is concerned, we are spending a lot in education through the government, but there is no income for the government. Okay, we Jain educational institutions are not making money. That's the very good sign of our community to prove itself that we are not earning the money through education. we are spending the money through education. And therefore, it is a time to change ourselves, that we should bring now quality in our institute, otherwise we will not survive.
FJEI is eager to take you on the path of knowledge and development. We are cautious that education does not become a market. At the same time, we suggest you to build a system which is totally self-sustained and not dependent on any charity. A system which will procure all the required finances in a balanced, systematic and equally distributed manner. There should also be a plan for a section of students who can't afford the bare minimum expenditure. We are starting a process of modernization of education. This process is fast and all-pervading. We must supplement this process by taking extra efforts to retain our culture and moral values. Being educated is not enough. We must create a generation which is not just educated but also cultured. Education and morality together makes a perfect human being. For this purpose, we need to start a syllabus based on moral values. We are already on the lookout for an apt syllabus. Some such syllabi are already implemented in some areas, and now it's a time for us to work for this cause. Recently, a syllabus named Jeevan Vignan has been discovered, which will facilitate this process. We have implemented it. If you have come across any such program, literature or system, we are eager to welcome that as well. Our Jain community has already brought about wonders in the field of education and social welfare. Now join the process of bringing about a revolution through education. Our Jain Samaj can do it if we get together, because none of us is as strong as all of us.
For doing this, all of us should take attention, all of us should work hard on this cause, and all Jains will be proud again by making a big revolution through Jains. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.